Alright, go. Got music going there. Joseph, hey, welcome on in. How you doing? That son of a... I literally just started stream because I thought I was gonna get a chain going. I look like a fool now. Oh, well, that's not good. Or, I mean, obviously you're with us, but are you okay? Because that's never a fun time. I haven't quite been in a flip before, so I can't speak from experience, but I've spun out, and I could imagine that being even worse. Yeah. But are you okay? Was anyone in there with you, and are they okay? I may as well check the trophy garden, since it doesn't go well. That's not fun, but it's definitely better than what could have happened. Yeah, hopefully anyone else potentially involved is alright as well. Because car accidents, yeah, in any way, shape, and form are never a pleasant experience. Let's go check the other area. To the left of this, I think. Yeah, so, okay. Check over here, I guess. See what the special mon is. I don't think there's any mons actually in here I care about, but... Oof. Yeah, and that it's all bad for the actual vehicle too. I mean, sorry to hear about the bike crash whenever that happened, because that sounds like an even worse injury. But the vehicles and like getting them fixed and or replaced is never a fun time either. I think this is where we talk to those dudes. What you got for me today? Really? I don't care about Meowth. Like, unless it's gonna talk and, you know, make jokes, I don't need it. Anyway, back to this area. Everything being at least 4 spaces away is actually kind of neat. Ah, burn. That's unfortunate. Because depending on the truck, it's a, you know, pretty nice vehicle usually. Pain in the gas, but... alright. Living, trying to work on this stuff, you know how it goes. This event came up, and things like this are always fun when I can participate. Every other event, it seems like I can't for whatever reason, but... Well, radar hunting is unfortunate. At least it's a fun time that it can, you know, add to the versus aspect of things. I'm not even looking in the right direction. It's over this way. Yeah, I kind of just avoid doing a lot extra outside of all this and the, you know, miscellaneous gaming stuff. Mainly to avoid unfortunate incidents, whether they be accidental or otherwise. I've been in a few car accidents in my life, even being a introvert, but those definitely add to why I am more now than ever. And at least one of the reasons I won't drive myself. I probably should, but... I appreciate Glitch's sounds, but the volume, she needs to, like, work on being all one unless a beat drops or something. Yeah, yesterday, getting either shiny took an extraordinarily long amount of time, so hopefully today is not going to be one of those times. Because the first one took like 2-ish hours, and the second one took more than 3. Never a fun time. I mean, it is a fun time getting the shiny, but going for it isn't. I know this is a thing that not a lot of people actually do frequently, and that's probably because it's one of the 2 worst shiny hunting methods ever. Because you can, like, not do anything wrong, and then something will break anyway. And I'm glad I didn't jinx myself by talking about that right then. because you gotta find your target. That's the first pain. You gotta actually make sure you get to a decent number to begin, resetting if you don't trust catching things repeatedly, which is at least better compared to Let's Go, because at least you get that option. But unlike Let's Go, keeping the chain is a lot harder. Drink. Why? I gotta check why OBS is doing that. I'm gonna bring on my stream manager in case you or anybody honestly does that. I gotta start remembering to actually keep that up because Streamlabs doesn't update me anymore. Dashboard. Works. That's not what I want. Tell me here? Yes, okay. This over here, because I don't necessarily need to see myself. Bring this up and move it over here as well. Okay, now I can see my alerts. I'm glad those two are separated because I do not trust going down into that one. Taking the ball rat. Good. I need at least another 10 of you. Not gonna check how far along we are because honestly I can't. Never mind. See, that's the exact kind of thing we were talking about not messing anything up and it still somehow breaks. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know what settings it would be, but just real quick for hello? What is that? Oh, that's not what I meant to hit the settings button. Like, what setting would it be? Stream. Okay, it's not anything special there. Oh, maybe now that I remember again, I'll actually ask the people. There we go. That's the point I want to be on. I'll ask the people on the Discord channel to see if they can give a reasoning to it. Cause I can't hit the refresh button on that. Yeah, I'll try to ask them after stream or something. Because 99% of the time, the people on the Slob's Discord are helpful. There's only one problem that we haven't been able to figure out, and that's why I can't attach audio from whatever I'm watching or something, or playing, or what have you, going through OBS directly. Because whenever I do a reaction of some kind, I always have to, like, record the audio for the thing I'm watching through regular OBS. Technology is weird. I got the big bird. Give me little bird or little rat. I mean, the big rat is fine too, I guess, but I would prefer little rat. Honestly, with the way this area is treating me, I might move on and try something else. Yeah, I think that's all, because this is not a great patch of grass either. Like, I do have to come back here for rat and bird, rats, plural, and bird at some point, but maybe I'll go try something else. Like the male Nidoran, where can I locate him? Route 201. Is it a special thing? It Poker Radar. Cool. 2%, which is terrible, but heck, maybe I'll find something else decent. Oh, I have that. Because honestly, this rat and this bird are both annoying me. Oh, and I hit the button anyway, so I guess we give it one more good old jolly try. No. Oh, hey, little rat. Okay, we give it one more go. Because at least these things are easier to catch than the big ones. So at least the process of getting it in the ball will be a lot faster. Then again, I haven't had the Raticate break out much. I think. The 4x4s are nice. I'd rather take the one that there's slightly more of an escape route. Because being pinned in when doing this is not a good time. Ooh, another 4x4. We love that. Maybe that was 4x3, but still not bad. Okay, so back to the right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't clip below the trees. You're looking directly at how many viewers I had on Twitch, and I don't want to be doing that. What I do want to take a look at is how many encounters I have. I know that's a terrible idea to want to look at that. I need to get an idea of how many more I need. Not that far. That's no good. Yeah, I'm gonna reset that because I'm pretty sure if I touch that patch of grass that is 4 spaces away, I'll be clipping into the trees. That's not much better. No. Not gonna bother to ask. Look at that thing didn't glitch out yet. I'm not complaining about giving myself ad time, but why do I watch ads for my own stream in the creator studio? Or stream manager, whatever the hell they want to call it. I'm thinking of YouTube end. Crud, I lost count. I'm not a fan of the only one 4 spaces away being in the corner. I tell you what. Wait. No. Yeah. Okay, but like well, I guess there's the one against the tree. So we're gonna try somewhere else. Oh, 201 is literally the beginning of the game, isn't it? You're... Pause. Mother, do you heal us? I don't know if they still do that in newer Pokemon games, but the fact that that was a thing back then, great. I'm gonna switch out these jiggles real quick. I can get back to that area and that route at a later date. Or I'll even suffer with Let's Go to get the Rattata and Spearow. But for now... The first one that's far away is the one in the corner. You know what, sure. At least here I can, like, leave the grass and go around to get to what I need. Okay? Starly is not what I need. I mean, if it shows up shiny when I'm starting a chain, sure. But... because that'll technically count for points. Actually, it could be... hold on, what are the bounties exactly? Is it just those 4 Pokemon in question? Can I get one of those 4 Pokemon from here? I should check the bounty real quick. Oh, duh, that's the Trophy Garden thing, which is just dummy me out. Then again... what other Pokemon are in the garden? Let me look for what I know is guaranteed in there. And then I can look it up. And I know for a fact Eevee can be in there. But what else can be in there? Anything I care about? No. No. And among the daily Pokemon, well, Meowth is today's, so no. Actually, in general, I think the only thing I care about from the Trophy Garden is Cast Form. Yeah. Yeah, for my living decks, I have everything else, basically. Ooh! Wait, those are Pokemon I just thought of. That I kind of, like, wanna investigate. Because there's only one other game on the Switch I can think of that has it. Can I find it in this game? I can. But to Swarm, so it's another one of those daily things. Ah, do I actually need to check BDSP every single day to have Pokemon that are possibly useful for my living decks? That's a crazy thought. Because, like, Cast Form in the Trophy Garden, because the only other way I can possibly think that I could get that is resetting in Oros. And I'm, like, way past that point of the game in most of my copies of it. Wait, can I even shine on for that? I think I can soft reset with a Cast Form. I guess technically I could restart a copy of Oros and do that. I do have my action replay somewhere around here. I could just give myself the shiny charm again. Which won't work for the soft resetting because I can't technically talk to the person I need until post-game, but... I think. It's been a while. These are things I might look up. It's only a 2% rate, so this might take a while, but... I do indubitably need the, Nidoran. And again, I could do something else, like Horde Hunt it in X and Y, or, you know, Wild Hunt it in Swish, like I did for the female. But I'm in this game. Actually, technically, I should probably look for something that's like more likely to find, but is also easy to get. Let me actually do a retcon real quick. That's swish only. I don't know if I can counter Goldeen in the grass. Maybe I'll check. Just for SNG, I will check. Goldeen would make more sense if it was only fishing, but Route 203. Route 203. Good run. Okay, yep, fishing only. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I had to check. Lediba. Lediba could be an interesting one and is super easy to get. But where can I find it? And is it another one of those super specific things that's only swarm or something? I think that. But, okay, breed Ledian. Alright, that's Ledian is probably not that bad to catch either. Random in the morning. Okay, but what else can we get in 229? Nothing else really that fascinating any other time of day but that in the morning. Ledian might have to be one of those I look for somewhere else. Okay. I could look for the female Natu that I need. Well, I need the Zatu, but I could look for the Natu. Is that another one of those super anal things? Has a lot of places. Why am I in Sword and Shield instead of BDSP? Oh wait, their BDSP is down here. It is Swarm. I mean, there's also a lot, but that's not the part of the event going on. Okay. Unknown can only be found in the cave. Do I just want to random hunt in there one of these days? I could. I need that whole line. Where can I find you or your evolution? Because why not? The universe is going to punish me by it not being findable in an easy spot, isn't it? Okay, I have to breed wall of it to get it in BDSP, so obviously that's not going to be a thing. Poker radar all day, 12%. That's not bad. Lake Valor, or any of the lakes. It's better at low level 4 though at Lake Verity. Should we go try to see how that goes? Sure, I'll give it a fit. Is there anything else I could use at either of those lakes? That's a better question. Well, the answer for Verity is no. And that's the one that I would prefer to go to, but I will check Valor and the other two as well. Valor and Acuity. Okay, that's a no for Valor. Okay. Wait, pause. Oh wait, Swarm. Duh, I already knew that. Yeah, I guess we'll just try it at Verity because it's a lower level, so that'd at least not be too bad. Because the 2% Nidoran is a nice thought, but I don't know if it's actually worth it. Verity is the first one over here. Right, the Surskit are here. That might actually throw a wrench in our plans just a little tiny bit. Then again, the Surskit is only probably like a 5%. Where's the lakefront? That's probably not it. Oh, over there. Yeah, there we go. That's the right place. I don't like where there are all these trees, though. I'm gonna nix that idea for the time being. I know I'm being too specific about the stuff I want to hunt instead of just hunting, but... I don't feel like Rum Raider Artillery would be in the grass, so it's not worth checking that. Miltank? Again, I could hunt that in Sword and Shield, but it'd be different. Poke Radar, 2%, okay. If I'm gonna do a 2% hunt, I'd rather do the Nidorans. Zigzag Goon, because I still need Linoon. That could be a thing. Not you. Route 202. Swarm. Fuck. Talo and Swellow. I'm pretty sure Ninkata are Swarm. But what about Talo or Swellow? Because I need the Swellow. Talo? Okay, what? Swellow? 213. Poker rate 12%. Okay, we'll go check that then. Because that seems like a doable thing to swallow. I don't know if there's anything else I need 213, but I've already been waffling on long enough. I should probably just get to trying something different. And before I fly away, I will even check to see if I get what I need here. Because I will be recharging the thing anyway, going somewhere else. Hi, Badoo. Tremble at his might. Anyway. What is Route 213? Like, up here? No, we're here. No, that's not Cornet. That's 09. This is probably, oh, that's 15. So that means 13 is like up here. No, that's 16. 11. Okay. Is it down here? Yes, 220. Wait, I said 13. 13 is over here. It has been an extraordinarily long pause. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. They don't have a Pokemon Center, but they do have one of these. Wait, do they have? No, they do have a center. I think they didn't have one of these things in older games. I'll go treasure hunting later for other stuff. So was there even a point in me doing that? Because I'll probably, like, just keep the save so I can go to the Nidoran. And then come back here and check, or should I just stay here? I don't know. With it being 2%, maybe I should do it the other way. Can I do the thing in here? I can. Oh, hi. A bird. Wonder if I'll get another very mid shiny bird today. After that Firo made me work for it. Have to be a butt nugget, don't you? I don't have the Jigglypuff special. The spherical sound. Hey, listen, I went balls to the wall for the Firo. I will just hyper voice you. And not care that there's a slightly lower chance that the channel... Okay, you know what? I'm not putting up with this today. So there's like a 10-20% less chance that the channel stay if I kill it. I am not dealing with that today. If things want to break out of the Ultra Ball one time, I'm just gonna kill them. Oh, it's the one at the very bottom that's the furthest away. I'll evade these. Okay. Yeah, well, like, one of these days I should hold a stream where I just nickname all the Pokemon I currently have in my Shiny Living Dex. Because I can put a majority, if not all of them, into games where I can just nickname my mons freely. The mythicals and the legendaries are very hit and miss there, but actually, can I nickname them in Pokemon Home? I don't think I can. Kind of cool if I could. What if I found a shiny Swallow in a wormhole at one point and just, like, let it be? Or if there's one just hanging out on a copy of Ultra Sun and Moon and I'm not even realizing it. Maybe if this chain breaks, I'll, look for something else. Or the chain doesn't break and, you know, we actually get the shiny, that'd be pretty dope. Oh, this all go. Maybe I should look for a plan B. Operation and cause swarms. Oh! Wait, Ninkata's also a Poke Radar all day at 12%. Okay, that might have that has a better catch rate. So we do have a plan B to try. Heck, maybe I'll alternate things. You know, like... Woohoo, go blue! Must I just... Oh, no, copyright. paragraph, all of that my document is over top of. Sorry, I'm trying to... thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that without sounding stupid, and I could not. Thank you for the follow, Strena. I will whisper. From said follow. That's not be good. Oh, that actually is good. Thank you very much for that whisper. I probably already tried the quick ball, that's why I got hit. So I should have just screamed at it and killed it. Oops. I'm dead. Only one of my shit. Aha. It's fine. Jigglypuff is better off croqueted anyway. I always appreciate kind messages like that. Usually when it's a whisper, I will admit that is why I was suspicious it is just some kind of shilling. And that's never kind. Speaking of shilling, though, no, I'm not gonna go into a whole thing. I'm not gonna go into some super spiel, though. If you do like flavors based on anime, at least one of my sponsors is doing that. Dubby takes place in Solo Leveling. I know there's another one. I'm just a terrible sponsee and don't know how to shill off top of my head. I also don't get enough people on a frequent basis for it to matter, so 'tis what it is. Maybe I'll like rehearse a speech like other people do. Twitch, you baffle me. Pokemon also baffles me. Because again, how is it a correct catch and I still don't... Oh, balls. Oh, I am dead. Hoot. Another bird. Some people are just catching a lot of birds. Ha 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 ha. It begins. And honestly, the fact I killed the 17th one kind of shook me, but balls to the wall, man. Mikey's saying, if it's not 100%, it's 50%. Never mind the times it's 0%, but running away is the only 0%. I do wish I could trick the clock in this game, though. Like, certain mons only being a once a day check is actually kind of unnerving. Because all those swarm mons, the one trophy guard mon, so many things that I wish I could just hunt as I please. But no, they have to restrict me. Bastards. Sippy. Check Discord for anything important. I don't like the way that the one is under the tree. Please don't be as bad as that Firo yesterday. Because that actually, like, that was perturbing. I keep saying all these big words. That Firo took 3 hours. I don't want that again. Like, be a better bird. Matter of fact, you are a better bird. Like, Firo is the poser bird of Gen 1. You are the only bird of Gen 3. You are the route bird. You are the big man on campus. And you want to be green for me. Kind of like the Firo was an ugly brownish yellow. You want to be that color of green for me. Really, I feel like Firo deserves to be like a better yellow, like it used to be. I'm pretty sure it's just like not as good as it once was. It was actually kind of a pretty yellow back in the day. Now it's just kind of like an ugly green yellow. Kind of like Octillery, but worse. Because Octillery's is that kind of like mustard yellow, but it works. I love Octillery Shiny. It's fine. We just gotta talk about something unhinged. Bandy proves it. I proved it yesterday. We just gotta talk about something that's random. Like this one time at band camp. Okay, I was hoping that would like actually work off that because that would have been funny. I've not watched those movies in a very long time. Maybe that should be my next binge series. Like just random week of sitting down and watching movies or something. You know, like a couple hours of winding down before moving on to watch wrestling or whatever. I just did that with the Final Destination series. Almost would be tempted to write some kind of video about that for the review channel, but I can't really piece together words in my head. Oh no! Boo! How the hell do they even see a leaf? Oh, they probably evolved in Eevee. But still, boo! Boo, red team, for catching up. Boo! Realistically, I probably should be keeping count of how many steps I take, but I feel it's kind of like checking Pokemon in a couple of the newer games. Buy labs, man. I can buy more repels. Like 20 minutes of treasure hunting in the underground, and I can buy more repels. It's still pouring out there. I really don't feel like the state of New York knows what, summer is. Well, it does very aggressively for like 2.5 months. Bro. The way I don't even think it's been giving actual viewers as many ads as it's giving me, I think that's the crazier part. It's giving me, the streamer, like twice as many ads. Again, I can only say based on one perspective. Like, I apologize if I'm wrong and people are getting ambushed, but I also appreciate you if you are and you're sticking around. For 2 seconds, I thought I saw the shining patch. Hot dang. Do, 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 do. Okay, well, good to be reminded that at least if I mess up and step out of the grass, it doesn't screw everything up, because I did just do that accidentally. I was pretty sure it didn't, but again, one of those things that I wouldn't want to test intentionally. Especially since we're at the shiny getting process of things. We just need it to actually give us the shiny like it's going to right now. I tried. Also, hey look, a shiny. Crap. For 2 seconds I thought the hidden ability patch was at hole. China, you crazy diamond. Wait. I literally said that absent-mindedly, completely forgetting I'm wearing a Pink Floyd shirt. That's actually funny. Now that I'm at the mellow part of this hunt, other than how aggravatingly long it can take, but my mood's definitely better. Would have been crazy if it had shown up right after I took my sip. But no. I actually wanted to wait until I was done with my sip and it'll come back right at the best moment, which would be right about. Ow! Oh. I really should have something to introduce myself on the Twitch channel, at least about being foul-mouthed. On the YouTube channel, that's one thing, but... Because pretty sure I've sworn during a lot of shorts, even. Okay, you are a butthole for that one. Oh, let's go! Bird! Okay, that's not so bad. That only took me 2 hours to find a shiny today. That's not much better than yesterday, mind you, considering the Firo, or not the Firo, but the Corsola probably took me 2+ hours. I don't want to kill this one, so just throw balls. Crit catch is a good start, even though... Hey! First we're going to save my clip. Yeah, that's cool that you're still able to be caught. But here's the thing, I do not get... Right. This is probably a reason I should delete some of the stuff in my boxes so I don't have to, like, flip through so much to find where the shiny I currently have it. Oh, hey. It's the only one in 17. That's actually kind of fun, yeah. I almost want to leave it in here, all things... Oh, it's Adamant Nature, too. If it's ever available for use in a future game, that'd be pretty good. Like, Guts, Adamant Nature, that's pretty much already battle ready, minus the EVs and IVs. Date picture. Date picture. And now let me go put in the entry. I still signed in? Yes. Well, that's kind of obnoxious. Wasn't that trigger on guts? Well, I guess first we'll go back to Route 201 just so I can try for the Nidoran again. Because I only needed one Swellow. None of these are far away. Well, it's technically the one to the left is. Bird. Okay, well, since that was not an Nidoran, we go back to another plan, which Eternaforus. there's a Turner Forest. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Probably just be easier to get there from Eterna. No, you can save that little bit of... Oop, nope, not down there. Over here. Wait. Yeah, over here. What stuff's over here on Route 205? I just realized I avoided so many trainers when going through the game the first time. Where's a good space I can actually do? Hi, Badu. Aha! This is a good patch. Hi, Wurmple. Wait, I saved on the patch with the Nidoran. So maybe I shouldn't save here. I did save there, right? Yes. Okay, we're just gonna save again and stick to the Nincada. Or get bored and go try something else. But for now... Wait, I didn't even use the Super Bell. For now, we're gonna stick to the Nincada since we're here. Honestly, they only took 30 repels for the other thing. That's not that bad. Most of the 2 hours that took to get the Swallow were spent towards figuring out what I'm hunting. Let's see. I do not like... You know, if I don't get the Nincada, I think I might just go do something else for now. Because I don't like how the sun is, like, glaring right on this specific spot of grass. Yeah, I think I'm actually take a minute and go check for something. Because I do need the Nincada, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I want to have that interfering. Huismer would be next if I go in number order of what I need. A good chance Whismer is... Oh wait, no, wait, I need to breed one of the bigger ones. Okay. Mount Corn, I can't do that Mount Corn out, okay? So I don't think I can. Alright, so I can't hunt that thing because it's in a cave. I think Skitty I can only find in the underground. Or is I grabbing that in the underground just because it's the only way to get its hidden ability, which was Cute Charm. 222 and a Swarm. Stop having everything cool be in a Swarm. I know what this is going to be pointless to check, but what about the spherical one? What about Whalmer? Oh, there we go. Water. Okay, so surfing and fishing probably. Right. I've got my tabs open. Can hunt for these things. Spinda is pretty sure swarm only, but screw it, I guess I'll double check. Spinda. 227 swarm. Swarm, yeah, okay. Lunatone. Because somehow I have Soul Rock and never got Lunatone, probably because of the Sword and Shield differential. That's a Shining Pearl exclusive, so of course it's not my main copy. Okay. Lily Bananarith, I can only get through fossils in this game, I'm pretty sure, if at all. Cast form, I think, is just Trophy Garden. Would be cool if I can, hunt it with Poke Radar, but I highly doubt it. Yep, okay. Clam Pearl, I think, is fishing. Why not? Has to be bread. Relicanth, I think, is fishing. Actually, Relicanth, I hold some doubt it's just fishing, so I guess I'll take a peek. Or 226. Super odd, okay. It was worth taking a look. Fossil only, tree only. I do need a gender-specific Tangela, or Tangrowth. Where can I find Tangeli? The ground. And I can only, I have to also the ground, okay. And there's nothing, okay. So my options living dex-wise are pretty limited. The biggest ball buster really is the swarms. So Nidoran male at 2% is the hardest one. Spearow probably also at like 5% is annoying. Rattata / Raticate, not that bad to get in theory. Just a pain in the ass to catch. I guess I'll do a little bit of zooming around the forest. Maybe I can find a better spot than the one I'm in. Guess I could just go in the trophy garden and... I technically don't have to keep the Pokemon to get the bounty. Thought we had a bounty going in, man. maybe I'll do a quick walk over, like I said. Okay, so I potentially cannot get a better spot. Where is even the entrance to this place? Yeah, I really can't get a better spot. So the spot I'm in currently is literally the best spot I can have for Ninkata. Excuse. I really don't like the visuals in here right now, though, I'll be honest. Like, I know it's probably a specific time of day thing. But honestly, I feel like I'd rather breed another Ninkata in Sword and Shield than be here right now. So I think for now we'll go somewhere else. Go back here and try the 2% Nidoran, I guess. Okay. We're not doing the Bidoof. I might go back to where Rattata and Spearow are, but we're not doing it. You know, honestly, as a Bullbuster, that the Rat and Bird and 225 might be my best bet here, because everything else is Swarm or... yeah. Because, yeah, I can't literally get anything else from before Gen 4 in this game, so... I think I checked Octillery to see... I may as well check Octillery again. Because Remoraid definitely is fishing, but maybe Octillery isn't. It's just to give myself, like, more options. Super run. Fuck. Okay. You know what? I guess I'll just stay here and try for the 2% Nidoran. I'll at least try chain it once. Because the Rat and the Bird really did not treat me kindly, and the Ninkata just has a terrible perspective right now. Though, I think I am gonna grab a drink and light my smoke out there. Honestly, I might just take level 100 Pokemon, like Arceus or something, and just steamroll through my copy of Shield, or not Shield, Shining Pearl, so I can hunt the specific things I need to. The way they also took away your ability to time travel in Pokemon games for this only. Crazy. Crazy! But knowing that so many things I need to like check daily for to have an easier chance of getting in this game. I suppose in theory, I could try to do X and Y radar chaining. You know, a game where there's actually a shiny charm assistance. But like doing the 3DS also takes away from being able to interact when there is a chat. I'm gonna double check to make sure I'm like in the right area. I already looked at it earlier, but Anaran Mail, Route 201. I'm lagging. Okay, I was about to say, am I lagging in general? No, no. Just my stream. Or my streamer view. Ah! Wait, that's a female. Shit. Well, good news, Nidoran exists. Bad news, that's why it's only a 2% chance, because that's the version difference. The regret on not having my Shining Pearl finished is higher now than ever. Honestly, yeah, I might just take a team of level 100 legendaries and mythicals, and even if they don't listen to me, it doesn't matter because they will smack everything in their path. Yeah, I'm about to abandon the Nidoran idea again. I really would try an X and Y, but again, the worst part is I actually really need to just lock in using X and Y for this. Never mind. What's my other option again? The right, going back to rat. Why rat? Yeah, okay, well, we'll go back to rat. Because I need 2 of that and bird still, so fucking whatever. What? Sir, I feel like you were mistaken about the path I am trying to take. I am mistaken about the path I am trying to take. Rat. Okay, we quote unquote have a chain. I only put it that way because. Okay. Do we? I'm gonna keep my save on Route 201 though. That way I can, like, do the radar thing as soon as I spawn in, and then come back here after the fact. I feel like that's more beneficial for the time. I think a beach advisory is crazy. It was raining all day. Why did of course there's a beach advisory. People can look outside. You schmuck. I can make such a 2007 meme out of that. Go on, Salad, you can do it! I was down to just 6 left, too. Well, that was balls. Boo. Double boo for the Bidoo fan for them. Rat-ta-ta. Baby metal on the stage. Motherfucker. How long have I even been live? Wrong one. A couple of hours. I kind of wanted to try to get at least one more shiny on stream again. Mankey. First time I've seen you. I don't need you. But it's the first time I've seen you. Okay, well, that's a really shitty way to start that. I at least wanted to check for the Nidoran once before I went to the other place. Again, it's a Nidoran, it's just the wrong one. And the way the sun makes it look shiny, I remember irritating the hell out of me. Anyway, at least getting 2 Nidorans in a row is more consistent than when I was getting the Bidoofs and the Starlies. I'm getting hungry. Maybe if I don't get a decent chain going and a couple more checks, I'll just end stream early and maybe do some hunting after eating something and running Star Rail stuff. I was gonna go to like 8 o'clock, but burn. just getting monkeys now. Fuck it, we ball. And the rat actually shows. Right. Alright, we'll give this a jolly good try. We either come out of this with 2 shiny rats, or we end off stream and get food. Maybe while I'm eating, I'll like idly reset for that Netheran. Try to actually get the thing and work on it. Because at least 2 of those would provide 2 additional points. I'm pretty sure I can catch one and then another, and it won't. Wait. So uncomfortable. Woohoo! Pikachu! Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I suppose I either get the shinies or I end, and I meant it because I am getting hungry. So I guess I'll just try to get the rat on my screen and get a chain going with that off stream, and hope I can get at least another point in. Or maybe I'll try X and Y stuff while watching TV later or something. But for now, for those lurking around in the background, I appreciate you, and hopefully you can follow, subscribe, and all that stuff. And that was showing up in like the or the Twitch chat, and you can use exclamation points, and it's in the description on YouTube, and hit like, follow, all that stuff. And maybe I'll try to come back either later tonight or early tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I want to go see a movie tomorrow, so we'll get back on that. But I'll definitely be hunting tomorrow while watching wrestling. Gonna be weird to do, but I'll definitely be doing it just to try and get some more points in or something. And all that waffling on aside, it's been the Blazer King with streams. I don't know why I tried